Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and it is time for Pick a Stack Wednesday, the best day of the week. We're starting off with the Lemurian Saint Germain Crystal Singing Bell. Because we can. And the sun is absolutely glorious this morning. So glorious that I had to shift my position because you literally couldn't see anything, and I couldn't see anything either. So I just shifted a little bit so the sun is actually coming in from the side instead of from behind and in my face. Welcome. Is there a lot going on in your life? Whew. It seems like everybody that I'm in contact with or that comes into my shop, friends, whatever, they're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So much is going on. Get used to it. I've been saying this for the last few years. Get used to it. We're rising up and up and up and up and up, and all these things have to happen for whatever's coming. Change is where we evolve, where we grow, and we have to work on embracing it. And the more that you resist, the more the change comes and the stronger it is. So stop resisting and just go, oh, wow, I see what's going on over there. Okay, just be an observer. Yeah, I know it's hard. Just do it. Be an observer like you're watching a football game, like you're watching a movie, only it's part of your life. It's okay. Just be an observer. You don't have to get sucked into the emotional part of it. If you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. We have 3 decks today. Each deck I'm going to do a reading on, and it's going to tell a story. And hopefully it resonates with you. So I want you to use your intuition to choose stack 1, stack 2, or stack 3. Yeah, I know I'm holding up 4 fingers, but I'm holding this. 1, 2, or 3. You can choose 2 stacks or you can choose all 3 stacks. I highly encourage you to listen to the whole reading because you never know. There might be something in there on stack number 3, and if you only chose stack number 1, you'd miss out on it. I always listen to my own videos after I'm done recording them because a lot of times I don't even know what I'm saying because I'm channeling. And sometimes I get to, towards the end, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was for me. That's cool. All right, did you choose? Because now I'll show you what the stacks are. Put this down. Stack number 1 is going to be a reading from the Archangel Power Card deck. That is Doreen Virtue. Stack number 2 is going to be a reading from the Druid Craft Tarot. That is the Cargoms. Stack 3 is going to be a reading from, yes, Beyond Lemuria. That is Izzy Ivy. Now, today, all the crystals, because each stack gets a crystal, but all the crystals are the same. Ooh, yeah, my guides were like, this is what we're going to do today. Okay. So today, our crystals are geodes. Each stack has a geode. And I'm going to talk about them now in the beginning. We're going to start with this beautiful piece that Mike made. This is the angel, obviously, because it looks like an angel in maple. Love. I flanked it with these 2 geodes. Can I capture some sunshine in there? The insides are beautiful. Anyway, the thing with geodes, here's why we have geodes today. When you're out rock hunting, this is what a geode looks like. Okay? Just kind of plain old rock. Same thing. These are not two halves of the same thing. They just look like a normal rock. It's when you crack them open or cut them open and you get all the sparklies. There we go. You get all the sparklies and you get colors. Both of these, actually, the two geode halves in the angel and both of these, the colors are blue. You wouldn't know that from the outside. The whole thing with geodes is don't judge a book by its cover. And this is the lesson here today. These are like people. Somebody might look like a crusty old rock on the outside, but you don't know what their inside looks like. It could be beautiful and full of colors and I worked on somebody yesterday. When I say that, I mean I did a healing. And kind of like that, as soon as I lay hands on this person, all of a sudden I get all these beautiful, vibrant colors, like a Peter Max piece of art. I love Peter Max. He's my favorite artist. Bright colors all over the place. And I was like, that was unexpected. We are like geodes. Like this on the outside. You don't know what's on the inside. And you will never know what's on the inside because you can't live their life with them. Okay? Even if they're your children or your siblings or your parents or your grandparents. You don't know. None of us knows. Nobody knows what I've been through like all these years. Just like I don't know all the things that you've been through. So this is why we need to not judge a book by its cover. Because it might look like a crusty old rock on the outside and be fabulous and beautiful on the inside. Okay? Ooh, my guides, you guys are awesome. So that's for all three stacks or no stack. Geodes. All right, let's get started. I got to have something to drink. This is my cup today. Mother of unicorns. I am the mother of unicorns and dragons. All right. So if you chose stack number 1, you're going to get a reading from the Archangel Power Tarot cards. And it's funny because my guides choose the decks, they choose the stones. And today, stack number 2, the deck was like, boom, pick this one. Stack number 3, boom. And then it comes time to pick stack number 1. And I'm like, oh, I'll do this one. And I start walking away with it and they're like, no. So I went back and I was like, this one? I start walking away with it. No. Okay. Yeah. This is the third one. And I think part of it was I was trying to do the third deck too quickly. And sometimes that's what we do when we're doing a reading or when we're picking something. It doesn't have to be a psychic thing. It could be just, like buying a car. Instead of listening and paying attention to the signs of which is the perfect car for me, because we're setting the intention. Sometimes we're like, yeah, I just really like the red one. And your guides are up there going, oh, it wasn't the red one. I also want to talk about this, setting the intention. I worked with somebody yesterday again. Her intention is always that bad things are going to happen for her. So guess what happens? Bad things always happen for her. And I talked with her for about 10 minutes, saying you have to set your intention that good things are going to happen. I set the intention that good things are going to happen, and almost always good things happen. She's unintentionally setting the intention that bad things are going to happen for her. It started out with eggs. She was talking about how, when she buys, first of all, eggs are so expensive, right? And then whenever she buys eggs, there's always one that's, is partially this or partially that. And I said, you're setting the intention for that. And she just looked at me with this blank look, and I'm like, start setting the intention that these eggs are going to be perfect for me. Every one of these eggs is perfect for me. And this lotion that I buy is perfect for me. And my day is going to be a beautiful, wonderful day. You have to set this intention. Even if you don't set an intention, but you focus on the negative all the time, you are setting an intention. You just don't know you're setting an intention. You're setting an intention unintentionally. Sorry, I had to talk about that because it was, it's the times are changing, you guys, and we have to change with them. We have to live with intention. My day today is going to be glorious. The sun's already shining on me, so it's already coming true. It's glorious. It's one day closer to spring. It's going to start getting warmer today. Yay! Above zero. It's like a heat wave. All right. If you chose stack number 1, 3 cards. First card that popped out is Major Arcana. Second card that popped out is Major Arcana. And the third card that popped out is an Ace. So without even looking at the suits or the details of the cards, powerful, powerful, powerful. New beginnings. Card number 15 in this deck, some decks change the names of the cards. Well, they call this one Decision. This is Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel. And this card is talking about, there's Archangel Jophiel, and she's holding this bird cage. And all these birds flew out, but there's one still in the cage. The door's wide open. So it's almost like, what cage have you put yourself in? What can you release so that you can be free? Is it worry? Is it setting those intentions that are kind of negative? What's the thing that you need to release so you can truly feel free? Second card is the Empress card. Oh, that was card number 15. 1 + 5 is 6. Your next card is the Empress card, which is card number 3. 3 and 6. Ooh, powerful. This is Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel's the messenger. But this is the Empress. Look at that light coming in. Whoa. The Empress. The Empress, she's not even the queen. She's above the queen. Okay? She's powerful. She knows her power. A lot of times we don't know our own power. Actually, we've been programmed to not know our own power. We've been programmed to understand that we are not the programmer. But we are. I'm the programmer of my life, and you're the programmer of your life. The creator, the programmer, the architect, whatever you want to call it. The Empress. Decision. Now, Ace of Raphael. Raphael is the healer. This is, it has dolphins in the background. This is like the Ace of Cups, which is weird because he's actually Raphael is in the east, and he's a symbol of air. Air is in the east, but he's the healer. And what he's bringing in is a new beginning that will make you happy. The dolphins are all about joy. Water is emotions. So whatever you asked about, this is all about, a new beginning coming in. Be strong, because you're way stronger than you even know. If you think you're strong, you don't even have a clue. Like, you're 10 times stronger than you think you are. And this is all about releasing that which doesn't serve you. Okay? Release that which doesn't serve you. That is fear, doubt, worry, shame, blame, regret, resentment. If you're thinking in terms of emotions, it could also be stopping a habit, drinking, smoking, eating bad foods, procrastinating. My guide said being lazy. I'm like, yeah, let's call it procrastinating. It sounds better. Not exercising. Okay? What do you need to release? Because when you release something, you feel freer. A year and a half ago, I did a major clean of this building, of the shop and my house. And I sold literally like a semi worth of stuff, furniture and stuff. Every time things left the building, I felt lighter and lighter and lighter. And it was a representation of, if you do this with your emotions, you get the same thing. Let go of things. Forgive all the people that have ever done you wrong. I do. I forgive everybody, because you know what? You didn't know what you were doing. Maybe you had demons and spiritual attachments telling you what to do. It doesn't matter, because when I forgive you, it's for me. It's not for you. When I forgive my ex-husband, my either one, it's not for you guys, because you're not going to receive it anyway. I know you. It's for me. So I feel lighter. So my heart feels better. Yeah, baby. So we need to be lighter. Know that the door to your cage is wide open, but you got to let go of some stuff so you can go through the door. Look at all your other buddies went through the door. Be the empress or emperor. Know that you are a very, very powerful being. And know that you have a new beginning. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, of your new life. Make it so. Make it so. All right. Singing bell. That was stack number 1. Thank you, Grandfather Sun. Oh, we got the sun and a crystal singing bell. It's a great day. And I'm going to have something to drink real quick. If you chose stack number 2, you're going to get a reading from the Druid Craft Tarot. Let's see what my guides have to say about stack number 2. What do we need to know about stack number 2? What do all of us need to know? What kind of message do you have for us today? I'll take you to 2 or 3 cards. 2 or 3 cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One, 2, one more. I'm not doing reversals. Ooh, okay. We have 3 cards. We have the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about something new coming, just like we had an ace in stack number 1. And of course, this alludes to who? Excalibur. So we have the Ace of Swords bringing in a new beginning, which is new truths. It's air energy. It's a change, but it's communication. It's truth. A hidden agenda coming out into the open. And that with this Prince of Wands, you know, the prince, he's kind of like a knight, kind of. You'd actually be under the knight, but kind of like a page. It's funny because he's on a pony. He's not on a full-grown horse. A full-size horse, sorry. Basically, it's young energy coming in to deliver a message. Sometimes they don't even know they're delivering the message. You know, sometimes it's somebody that just says something and you just happen to be there to hear it and you're like, oh my gosh, that was my message. Like they don't even know they said it. You know what I mean? As soon as I had these 2 cards together, I thought of my friend Kat's son. He's now 4 months old. Coming up on 5 months old. And he has delivered messages to me several times, which is kind of astounding when you think about it, but it doesn't have to necessarily be in English or in a spoken language, right? Sometimes it's a facial expression or body gestures or something, or sometimes it's just the energy. So there's a message coming in, some kind of message from a younger person or a younger energy. They can be 65 years old and have young energy, okay? So that's what I mean. And then we have this Four of Swords. Now, what's interesting about this Four of Swords, again, it's communication. It's truth energy. This is a great image. You know, this guy's got 4 swords. 3 of them are sitting next to him. Points up, which is interesting in itself. The points are up. They're not at the ready. He's not ready. I mean, if I were going to bend over or bend around, turn around and grab one, I would grab the sharp part, right? That would be bad. So they're not at the ready. They're there, but they're not at the ready. The one that's at the ready is in his lap. He's got one in his lap, but look at him. He's contemplating something. Boy, he's thinking hard about something. The sun is either coming up or going down. You know, you can look at this a couple different ways. He feels left out. There's despair. There's sadness. Or he is in such deep thought that it's almost like he's ignoring the swords. No, I'm doing some left brain activity. I'm thinking about the fact that I'm a freaking programmer and architect of my own life, and it's freaking me out. So there's a lot of contemplation going on. And the fact that this is swords, and you also have the Ace of Swords with a new beginning coming in from a younger, fresher energy. This could be new ideas, but there's something, you know, swords, like I said, it's communication, it's truth, it's agendas, it's information. So he's thinking about it. It's like he comes in, and he's thinking about it. What I'm getting is, yes, the new stuff is coming in. Go ahead and think about it, but do not overanalyze. Okay? I know several people that are so stuck in their left brain, they overanalyze everything and they literally just spin their wheels and they never go anywhere. I'm just sitting here spinning my wheels. Nope. I'm not going to make a decision. I'm not going to make a choice. I'm not going to get off my couch or off my tree. He's sitting on a rock by the tree. They just spin, 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 spin. Nope. You do actually have to make a choice. And sometimes sitting and not doing anything is your choice. Okay, that's cool. But you know what? Whatever this new idea, this new information coming in is, maybe it's something you need to act on. If you want the change in your life and new stuff comes in, new opportunities come in, take it. What do you have to lose? Try something new. If somebody invites you to something, go. This is saying, stop sitting on your rock. Contemplation is great, but you also need to get off that rock at some point. Okay? Go do something. Something different, something new. Get off your couch. Live. Sorry, don't just live. Thrive. We're all living, but are we thriving? Okay, are you surviving or are you thriving? It's time to thrive. That's what 2025 is all about. That's actually one of my mantras. I'm going to thrive in 2025. That was stack number 2. Get off the couch. Something new's coming in. And you know what? Something new's coming in for everybody. If you're going to be like that woman yesterday that I worked with, something new's coming in and she's going to resist and be crabby about it. She actually told me, and she doesn't watch my videos. She actually told me, I'm an angry old woman. I was like, sucks to be you. That's your choice. She's about the same age as me, and she looks 20 years older. Everybody makes a choice every day. My choice is I'm going to sit in the sun. And I'm going to enjoy that beautiful plasma energy. I'm going to play with my crystals and my puppies and my cards. I'm going to create cool sun catchers and antler wands, and I've been making dragons lately too. Oh my gosh, you guys, my living room. Oh, I think I have 30 dragons in my living room right now. Waiting to be painted. All right, Lemurians, we love you so much. Joy is waiting for whatever card you're going to present us with. I know. I can tell. I can feel her energy, and she's not even watching yet. What do we need to know, Lemurians? What do we need to know today? Okay, is that one card? It's 2. We get card number 8. Third eye chakra, pineal perspective. Ooh. Look at all the energy in this card. This is a piece of paper, and yet there's so much energy being released. Just feel that. And maybe even take a picture of it so you can feel it later also. And it's blue like all these geodes. I got 4 geodes sitting in front of me, and they're all blue on the inside and white. And this card is blue and white, and it's just like, wah, wah, wah. Energy is just emanating out of it, kind of like the sun. You know, I talk to the sun, even when I can't see the sun, when he's covered with clouds. And I just say, thank you for all the plasma energy you send me. And I just go into this whole thing of, you know, thanking him for upgrading me and sending me light codes. And then he starts going, wah, 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 at me. Try it sometime. It's really cool. Third eye chakra, the seat of wisdom and consciousness. Intuition, imagination, seeing inner and outer worlds, limitlessness, and understanding. Connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. Discover a deep inner knowing through the interconnected web of all that is and has been. You can tune into this wisdom at will, as and when you wish to. It's true. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It is the creator of the free will we choose to weave from moment to moment. Be the observant witness. Allow the transcendence of duality without judgment. Like I was talking about with these geodes. Look like this on the outside. They're fabulous and full of a crystalline universe on the inside. We don't need to judge. We just need to observe. Be mindful. Listen and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality. Examine limiting ideas. Listen more. Balance the left hemisphere's logical and analytical thinking with inner guidance and deeper wisdom. What was I just talking about in stack number 2? Don't overanalyze. Okay, that's that left brain. And all the left brain wants to do is analyze and compare and judge. And, you know, then the ego gets in there and is like, yeah, and now we're going to do this and that and the other thing. And no, just observe. Take note of any thought patterns that may be holding you from your fullest potential. That was interesting. My camera just went, wah. Okay. Take note of any thought patterns that may be holding you from your fullest potential through the mind-based fear of past experiences. Your past is your past. It's not today. Okay? Let it go. It got you to where you are today. It's a stepping stone. Let it go. You're not still standing on that stepping stone. It's way back there. Let that stuff go. Remember, the door to your birdcage that you created, your little jail, the door's open. Let all this stuff go so you can go forward. This is all about seeing beyond the illusion. Okay? Whoops, upside down. Seeing beyond the illusion. What's the illusion? All this 3D reality is the illusion. It's not real. Okay, did you guys see my hair do that? Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Oh, there's a lot of weird things that are going on, and these things that go on are to wake people up. Funny thing, one night last weekend, I could not go to sleep. It's like after 1 o'clock in the morning, I finally turned the lights out. And something or somebody really did not want me to go to sleep. And so my house is 135 years old. It's brick. It creaks. It groans. It cracks, especially, you know, it's like 30 some below outside. So I'd just about be asleep and my house would go crack. And okay, I'm awake again. I'd just about be going to sleep. And there'd be like this other house noise over here instead of over there. And this happened for like an hour. Every time I just about be asleep. And I'm like, oh my gosh, can I please just go to sleep? Now, I have 2 dogs. Both the dogs are on the bed with me, okay? One always sleeps here and one on my feet. So I'm very aware of them because they're touching me, right? Angus has cat toys because he's part cat. He's a cat in a dog suit. So he has a little plastic ball with a bell in it. It rolls across the floor. The dogs are on the bed. There's nobody else in the house. And this freaking cat toy is rolling across the floor. And I'm just like, well, now I'm never going to go to sleep because what was that? I turned the light on. I got up. I looked over. No mouse, no nothing. That little ball is sitting right there. And I'm like, okay, you don't want me to go to sleep? Fine. I'm going to watch an episode of Farscape, I guess. That's a old sci-fi thing. So what's my point on this? There's stuff happening all around us, you guys. And when you have eyes to see and ears to hear and a nose that smells, and also touch, you become aware of these things. You hear the things that shouldn't be. You see the things that shouldn't be. You smell things that shouldn't be. There's times, when you walk through a room and it's like, all of a sudden I smell a woman's perfume and there's nothing perfumey in this room. There's no reason for that smell. And then 5 minutes later you walk back, that smell's not there. Why? Well, who does that perfume remind you of? And if it's pipe tobacco, but nobody smokes in your space, who smoked a pipe? Somebody is trying to give you a message, okay? Sometimes it's a touch. Sometimes it's a chunk of hair moving. Sometimes it's whatever. But all your senses need to be involved in your daily life. Once you do that and you realize all your senses are receptors, they're also transmitters, but we're talking about the receptive part. You get, I'm going to say it this way, you get more data in. Ask. If you feel a hand on your shoulder and it's comforting, ask. Who's there? Give me a sign that I can be aware of. Too many times we just go, oh, that was freaky, and then we let it go. Ask who it is. Because maybe it was grandma. And don't you want to hear from grandma? I mean, I do. I hear from my grandma all the time. And once you say, give me a sign and make it obvious, they make it obvious for you, and then you get the sign. But if you live in fear, like, yeah, give me a sign, grandma, and then you get the sign and it freaks you out and you scream and you're like, nope, I'm not going to do that anymore. You just resisted that whole world instead of opening yourself up to it, because there's so many other worlds. Be open to it. Don't resist it. Now I'm talking about the worlds of light. It's up to you if you want to open yourself up to the worlds of dark. I don't want to have anything to do with them. I've spent so many lives fighting those worlds of dark, and it's my choice. I don't want to have anything to do with them. So don't bring that crap in here. That was stack number 3. We're going to close with some singing bell. This is an F sharp, by the way. That's high heart. We have way more than 7 chakras. And one of the additional chakras that most people don't talk about is high heart. So we have the heart chakra, but then we have the high heart chakra. This is for the high heart chakra. F sharp. I felt like somebody was asking me, I wonder what note that is. Now you know. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you can enjoy some sunshine. I hope it gets warmer where you are. I'm intending that it gets warmer here. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. I am sending you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know you're worthy and I know you deserve it all. Mwah. Namaste.